right, we are back from break, and we were gonna go into League of Legends Worlds, but I think we're gonna postpone that a week, since give us a little bit more time to catch up on it, because I don't want to say a few words on it when a lot of you guys are looking forward to us talking a lot about it. So we are going to delay that topic again till next week, but for now, let's talk about Activision. So, Steven, you want to talk about Activision, Blizzard, Vivendi?
No, I just want people's opinions. Why does Activision Blizzard want to say fuck off to Vivendi? What's the motivation?
I have no idea.
Mark,
do you have any idea? Anybody in chat have any idea?
No, I don't.
I mean, I know it got denied, right?
Remember when Heart of the Swarm was launching and everybody was repeating that line? Belay that order.
What'd you say? What?
That was during the Heart of the Swarm launch, wasn't it? Or was that during the Wings of Liberty launch? That fucking commercial where that guy would say, belay that order.
Delay that order?
Remember? Belay that order? You remember that? What the fuck? Never mind.
No. What commercial was it?
I don't know. Was it for Wings of Liberty? It was just some commercial at BlizzCon that just like fucking played like 12 million times.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There was all like the playoffs. Yeah, fillet that order. There was so many.
Yeah. I remember that. That was like the great sound at BlizzCon. The crazy sound issues at BlizzCon. But anyways, yeah. So Activision Blizzard, obviously they've been wanting to buy out of. Activision Blizzard wants to buy out of Vivendi, right? And they got rejected recently. Not sure exactly why, but they're appealing it now. I mean, I don't have much to say.
How do you get rejected from buying 100 million shares of your own company? How do you get rejected from that?
I don't know. I mean, they're in the state of Delaware.
Right? Why didn't you bring on a stock analyst?
Stock analyst? Oh God. We'll do that next week. Surprisingly, I do know a lot of stock analysts, but
This comment explained it pretty well. Click.
Which one? Let me see. Okay.
Something.
Oh gosh, my cut and paste is so terrible on Skype. All right, so here's.
Oh, sick. Shareholder lawsuits arise on literally every major deal involving the public company.
Link.
He linked it in chat, motherfucker. Don't you watch the chat? The people, man.
Oh no, it's okay. Here we go. Right.
People that pay for your life. How can you ignore them?
Pay for my life, man. Do you see any?
So basically, every single
here?
time there's a major bullshit, then lawyers will always file some bullshit suit. But since the suits that they're filing are typically over deals that are multi-billion dollars in shit, it's easier to just settle for a couple million and say fuck off than to actually like have this multi-billion-dollar deal held up. So a lot of lawyers make a living just doing those kinds of lawsuits. Nice.
Well, yeah, I think they make a lot of money. All right, let's see. All right, let's move on. So we're gonna talk about SteamOS. Did you see the announcement this past week?
I lied about that.
The Steam universe expanding, and
I stopped caring when I looked at the pictures and I realized that Half-Life 3 was an impossibility.
Why? No, it is, because if they make it exclusive for the SteamOS for like a 1 month period, people are gonna go nuts and buy it.
That would be such a great fucking idea, but I don't think they're gonna do it. Look at the pictures. Scroll down, ChanManV.
All right.
Look, the first one is SteamOS, right?
Yeah.
The second one is clearly Steambox, like it's the shit inside of a box.
Yeah, I figured that much.
And then the where's the third picture? Oh, you're not on the right page. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, here. Okay, here.
Oh my god. All right.
It's 0 in the
yeah there
0 plus.
So and then the third one is gonna be like you can play with your friends gigs across the internet using Steambox and SteamOS. That's what it's gonna be, right?
Yeah. I think that's what everybody's trying to guess at right now. What do you guys think of it? What do you guys think of generally? I think it's really cool. I think it's a really good idea by them. And I actually hope it gets popular. I think it would be really, really neat. In general, just for folks, that just kind of want their entertainment streamed from their computers. And not
Seems like such a nightmare to build everything for a second OS, though. That seems really confusing to me. It seems like a big pain in the ass for new developers to have to get everything ready for another operating system for Linux, which is typically a nightmare when it comes to gaming too.
Well, that's because like Gabe and Valve doesn't like Windows 8, and like Windows 8 is like features to compete with Steam, and like I don't know, like in their announcement they haven't named a single game or publisher that's gonna like. They just said like we'll have over like 3,000-ish game or whatever. So like they're probably like trying to make deals right now. But any competition is good. But then again, they're not the one putting out the machine. They're letting other people's make Steambox.
Yeah.
So like
Actually,
for the average peasant, that's gonna get really confusing. Like the guy that's not a gamer, but it's gonna be good for us, like the hardcore gamers, I think.
Well, I think the Steam box will be pretty universal just as an entertainment box, right? Right now, a lot of people have media players.
I'll be
and
really interested to see what the actual specs of the box are. I think that's really important. That's going to be really interesting to see.
I mean, it can't be any worse than Apple's, I think, a solution. I mean, this is basically Apple TV. This is Apple TV with gaming, basically. And
well, no, but this Steam box is supposed to be like standalone. Like it should be able to run games and everything, almost like a console. No. It's not just like a media center that transfers shit from your computer to a TV screen. Like the Steam box is supposed to be able to, like you should be able to download like videos, or I'm sorry, you should be able to download video games onto the Steam box and play it off the Steam box.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
yeah, you can. I mean, sure, yeah, you can do that. But I think the main benefit or the way that they're presenting it the most is just as a streaming stuff from your Windows box in your office or wherever it is.
No way. It's the main selling point is that you can play games off of it. That's why the architecture, or not the architecture, but that's why the software being based off of its own operating system is such a big deal, because it's not just something to stream games from.
Oh no,
Windows.
like from the gaming standpoint. No, from the gaming standpoint, you're right. But I'm just talking about from like the other forms of entertainment, right? It's supposed to be acting as a full-out entertainment box. But yeah, from a gaming standpoint, you're right. Yes. And that's what we kind of saw with the Steam box when they first initially talked about it earlier this year or late last year. But I don't know. I think it's kind of exciting. I think you're right. There's a lot of challenges with developing games for Linux architecture. But, I don't know. This is kind of cool that a company like Steam would, or a company like Valve would be doing this, making this sort of play for a platform. That's really cool. And a lot of the store, the Steam store and all that stuff with all these game developers, just these independent developers making small games, is really pointing at a lot of pretty neat things in the future. So I'm excited. I wonder when the next announcement will come out.
It
says
tomorrow.
20 hours or 20 hours, is that what it says?
Yeah, tomorrow and then Friday.
Okay. Cool. All right, so that's SteamOS. Next topic I have is I have a little announcement that I think I made yesterday, but I'm going to be doing another show, guys. I just can't get enough freaking shows. And it's going to be a Hearthstone show. It's going to be called Value Town, and it's going to have Trump and Kriparian on it each and every week with me talking about cards. Have you guys played Hearthstone yet? I gave that key away, by the way, Steven, you bastard.
Wow, what the fuck? I wanted to play so bad.
Oh my gosh, dude. I offered it to you, you're like, oh, I don't know,
I had
man.
people donate $24,000 yesterday for Hearthstone booster packs.
He's full of shit.
Said that you were going to give me the key. Now what am I supposed to do?
I offered this guy a Hearthstone key that goes for like $300 or something on eBay. And he's like,
I could have sold it? Fuck, you didn't tell me that. I would have taken the key from you.
It's like, I don't know. I don't think I'll play it. I don't know. Fuck, asshole. Jeez. But so anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be doing a Hearthstone backstab. Look at all these people backstabber. I'm still doing all these other shows too, guys. Jeez. But I've been playing so much Hearthstone lately, and it's so early on in the beta that there's just so much to talk about and discover and experiment with. It's the best time to have a show like this. And it'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to be debuting it this Thursday, guys, at 4 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. Same channel, so as right here. Okay, viewer Q&A. Let's go through some of the questions on the Reddit. If you guys have any questions,
desRow.
What?
You skipped the LoL World Finals.
I already said what we're doing. We're gonna go on to the. We're gonna wait till next week to talk about LoL World, because You want to talk about World of Worlds, Mari?
But there's so many interesting things that happen, and then after that, it's gonna be like the big finale. You're not gonna go back and talk about those exciting things.
All right, you talk
very
about it,
exciting.
man. All right.
Very
We'll do our 2 minutes of LOL World by desRow right here.
Let's
All right.
give us a
Okay.
summary.
All right. Give us a summation, dude.
Well, hold on.
It better be good as good as like.
Okay, so basically, like the system that Riot put was a little bit silly. Like you had like a few teams that had like a free buy to the bracket stage, and then you had the group stage. The group stage, there was a few upsets. Samsung Galaxy getting bought for 500K and not getting to the group stage. They lost to European teams, Fnatic and Gambit. They
Did you
actually
say
had a
getting bought for
tiebreaker.
500K? What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? Okay,
No,
so
what? Like-
MVP Ozone was
Yeah.
like one of the best Korean teams, and then Samsung was like, "Well, we don't have a team. Why would we recruit? Let's buy MVP." And then there were rumors of 500K, like for the transaction, and then like now MVP SC2 is like pretty much like a dead horse, and then well, they're still alive, but they're
who
struggling.
gets that
and then-
500K by the way? Just
Yeah. Well, like it wasn't explained. Is it the coach that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there's like 400K to the players and 100K to the coach / owner or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, they got bought, and then they failed to make it to the like top 8 or whatever. And then you had Chinese team coming out of the blue, OMG, and doing really well.
Yeah, OMG
and
was
then
really
and then Team Solo Mid got owned. And then there was a few matches last night, and Cloud9 actually lost to a Fnatic. They had
Fnatic
some
looking
good
good.
moments, but they mostly choked, sadly.
Was it 500K Wong?
No. If it was like
Or yen or
$500,000.
some other-
No. It
that's
was
a
like,
big difference, man. That's
it's
a
like,
big difference.
Is it like 5 million? One to make 500K. It's like 500K.
Dollars,
Trust me.
American
Yeah.
dollars. Okay.
But yeah, it's
That's
just like
interesting,
EU dominating and they not doing so well, and then Koreans not doing as good as everyone thought they would. But like the LoL system is so weird. They don't play all year except in the World Finals and then the All-Star match where there's no team. It's just like a bunch of like players from different teams. So it's weird. The region locking is effective, I think. But yeah, what do you guys think about the region locking?
Oh,
Of LoL.
I think it's really good. I think what they've done with that has been great. They've gotten them to
Actually,
move
they
there.
had a conversation recently because there were two little Korean dudes who were trying to sneak their way onto NA teams, I think.
Yeah.
Weren't they doing that shit?
I heard
Really?
something about that. I heard something
Yeah,
about
there
that.
was something going on in the league server. Which team was that, guys? Where like a bunch of Korean guys were trying to sneak their way, hiding in the cargo ships to get onto NA teams and shit.
I don't remember what team it was. It was it was Quantic, right? It was Quantic because it was Locodoco and then like a whole slew of Koreans, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's pretty interesting. That team would be pretty darn good, I have to say. Yeah, Locodoco's
That's
really
smart.
good. Locodoco's
Yeah,
really
but
good.
no, but that's smart given how much Riot pays per every LCS team. Like if every
Yeah,
team
but
could
I don't know if
afford
the
a team out-
the community's pretty big on that region shit though, so I don't like there's a lot of backlash against that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I've
well,
seen.
they're lucky, man. I wish,
I wish.
but it's true.
It's the exception
It's a
versus the
thing.
norm.
I don't know, man.
Hold on, let me unban Momo. Would you stop banning people, desRow? Jesus.
I haven't banned a single. I've banned one guy, but he.
You said you didn't ban anybody, now
No,
you
no, but
banned one
it
guy.
It was a timeout, and he's been negative for an hour. But no, like, and the weird thing about StarCraft is like most of the Koreans in WCS, NA, and EU are like from like foreign teams too. It's like the foreign teams hired the Koreans to kill us all and make our scene die. It's pretty ironic.
God, we're far from that. We're far from that. TSM, I think, made an announcement that they're. I think Andy, right, made an announcement they're moving to LA. So that'll be interesting. TSM did okay. They played some good games against SKT, but still came up short, which is too bad because I think the NA scene could really use TSM doing really, really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, game spread. It's the sickest. Steven, have you watched Game Crit? It's the
Yeah,
sickest
dude, all the time.
TV show. No,
That's
but like
fine.
the summer's always dry when it comes to TV, and
I
Games
agree.
Crib is just so good.
Games
That's
what? Games crib?
Games Crib, yeah.
Games
Oh,
Crib.
God.
It's my
Do you
favorite
know what
show.
it is?
You guys.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
I don't know if I enjoy Games Crib more or their blogs where they get to to post blogs like 5 minutes apart.
If you're watching Game Cribs and desRow's YouTube videos, it's about all the entertainment I need this summer.
All right, let's go to quick Q&A questions, guys. I'm going to start reading off some of these. And if you have questions, go ahead and post it here, and we will try to get to as many as we can before time's up. Let me sort by new, and we'll start from the bottom. I will try to avoid as many troll questions as possible. We'll see how I do. Somebody always gets me. Somebody always gets me once. Let's see. Steven, question for Steven. Who in StarCraft 2 scene do you still keep in contact with? Also, who would you have wished to still keep in contact with?
I don't know. I talked to some people, and I wish I talked to more people. I don't fucking know. I talked to.
You
some
talk to a
people
lot
I've
of
been
people
on.
still from StarCraft 2.
I got I'm on Idra's okay side because I got mod in his chat to troll people. It's pretty funny.
You got modded on his chat?
Fuck with people. There
That's
are so
funny.
many mad kids there. We were talking about the evils of meat and that eating meat will drive you to insanity and how awesome vegetarian and vegan shit is. There were a lot of mad people in that chat.
Do you talk to your egg? I should get your egg on here one of these days.
Are you still
I got-
bitter with In Control and Idra and DJ Wheat? Because like every time there's like a topic about StarCraft and DJ Wheat
Yeah.
and In Control, people
Like
need
me,
closure, man.
Greg is like, I don't know if it's possible to be on Greg's bad side. Is it? Does he like real in like real life?
Oh,
Does he, like,
yeah,
hate
there's some
anybody?
people he doesn't like. I mean,
Really?
yeah.
Because he's like really like chill and laid back in real life. I've never
No, he's-
seen him like actually mad in person at anybody before. Even people that you might not think he would like, he seems pretty chill.
Yeah, Greg's a really nice guy. Like, people
Yeah.
just don't realize, or people don't know him, so they.
Oh, maybe Naniwa? I don't know. I've never seen him and Naniwa interact. But Naniwa is not like Greg.
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Naniwa
like
is
Naniwa.
not like Greg.
Naniwa's an interesting
And
guy.
then Jeffro or whatever, the In Control guy, I talked to him a little bit. He's a cool dude.
All right,
yeah.
next question. Gaza Reap asks for you again, Steven. If you were to wake up tomorrow and League of Legends never existed, what game would you play? Would you stick with MOBAs like with Dota 2, or back to your roots with StarCraft 2, or something like CS:GO? Yeah, something like that. What game would you play?
Probably StarCraft. I like my 1v1s, man.
All right, there we go. With the topic of negativity, why do the figureheads just use the word to close their ears and not listen to criticism by the community and lash out on the community in a very unprofessional manner? By Phobonet. Yeah, I've seen Phobonet before.
It's different for every person.
Mhm.
Depends on who the person is. There are different people. Like if you talk about like Artosis, he lives in like fantasy StarCraft island world. I don't think he knows much of anything about what goes on outside of him liking the game. If you talk to other people, it
Well,
doesn't.
Artosis doesn't lash out at the community, though.
No, he doesn't lash out. He just like loves StarCraft, and like that's all there is to him. He's a very simple person. I'm not trying to insult him or say that's better or whatever. I'm just saying like, for him, like he likes StarCraft and like that's it. And I've never seen him say anything particularly insightful or dumb about anything going on in the community. He just kind of likes StarCraft, and that's all he does is like StarCraft.
Well, you should watch him. He's more insightful than that. Watch Climbing the Ladder with Artosis, guys. But
What did he say? What did I miss?
No, he's just a lot more than. I mean, he knows a lot more about the business side of all this stuff than you think.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
Maybe I
answering your
missed
question, what
Climbing the
else?
Ladder.
Listening to criticism from the community. I mean, I don't know. It's just even sometimes figureheads are emotional too, and negativity
Well,
gets to a lot of people.
There's like everyone's a chicken without their head right now, and then Blizzard is gonna do a secret meeting soon, and then everyone's gonna be aligned in the same like what to say and how to react and what to do and how 2014 is gonna look like. Like 2014.
So what is the secret meeting, man? Let's hear about the secret meeting.
You're not invited? I'll let you know. I'll keep minutes or whatever.
It's most likely region lock. It's most likely region lock, but there's gonna be like other things, and it's gonna shape the game. It's either like do or die for Blizzard, I think. Well, like not die literally, but yeah. So for now, everyone wants to like just shove the negativity and not talk about it because there's nothing else to do. There's nothing to look forward to except BlizzCon.
So who's invited?
Casters, no players. Probably Cats, the only player I think. From the rumors I've heard.
Casters.
Yeah. And it's kind of sad too because it's us that needs to. Well, not me, but players that needs to be there if we want to have, because like
I mean,
if
you're a
only
player. What the
casters
hell are you talking about?
No, I know, but like I wouldn't be worth to be sitting there. But like my point is, like if only casters are heard when Blizzard wants to listen, we're in a little bit of trouble because they're gonna look for their own interest, most likely. But yeah, that was my answer to the negativity and the community figures ignoring it.
I don't know. I think as shitty as it might sound to say, I think it's probably better to just restrict it to casters because casters seem to know a little bit more about the business and popularity side than players. I've seen a lot of players make a lot of really stupid comments when it comes to shit having to do with popularity or the game or whatnot.
Well, I think.
I mean, is it team owners too and stuff like that? I mean, they should be having like. I think they should have more team owners.
It really depends on what's the topic. What's the topic? Like that's what determines.
2014 and WCS.
It's just the changes.
It's just like WCS and whatever. That's just like team owners and shit.
I mean, this secret meeting, I feel like it's just one of probably multiple meetings they'll have. I'm sure they'll have some players. They've probably already gotten feedback from the players already. So.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're gonna talk logistics of having like Crown of 32 offline. Because
that's probably what they'll do. Like talk to all the production teams, like the ESL team, NASL team, and the GOM guys. I could see that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
why is
I got a lot of shit for that
secret meeting?
because I can't go to it anyways. Doesn't matter. I'd like to be part of it.
In person?
I'd like to be part of it. I've already given my feedback. They already have my feedback.
Is it are the meetings in person?
Yeah, it's in person.
Yeah, it's in person.
Oh, dude.
I don't know. That's what people have said. Like I've actually not heard.
And infiltrate and get like a camera set up and shit and like YouTube that shit, you would get so many views. That would be so sick.
God, and you'd be officially banned forever for.
That would be so sick, man. If anybody can find the location and like tweet it at me or email me, we'll get some shit in action.
You're gonna break out your spy gear and shit.
Hold on, let me get my Kickstarter going for this spy project.
Spy project. Oh God, man.
I'm sure you'd get funded too.
I hope so.
But
and then maybe you can promise some stuff that you're not gonna actually do though. Okay, next question, guys. Question for desRow plus host. Do you think NAC needs more tournaments for viewers to watch or more viewers to watch NA tournaments? What are the missing elements that will boost the North American scene skill in your opinion? More tournaments. I've been saying that forever. Need more tournaments. Big or small. Mark, what do you think?
Well, we're doomed.
Come on, shut up.
No,
Just shut the fuck up, man.
Listen to me.
Shut up.
Going to any tournament, if you live in Europe, is like $300 to $400. Traveling across the country in the USA is like $1,000 with like hotels and everything per player. Like it's only normal that the EU and Korean scene is stronger because going to tournaments is cheaper.
Well, we just have to have more local tournaments. That's all I'm saying, dude.
But it's like a wasteland. Like it's too spread out.
No, like where do you live? Where do you live right now, desRow? I forget.
I live in Canada.
I know, but what part of Canada?
The French part, the East
Montreal.
Coast. Yeah, I'm close to Toronto. I'm close to
yeah, so you're not far from Toronto. There's a ton of people in Toronto, like a ton of players. And shit.
Yeah, and then there's like a $200 tournament every month. Am I gonna like pay $100 to go to a $200 tournament?
Yeah, but if there were more of them, then you might be able to stay one trip, and play 2 tournaments. We just need more. We need more smaller tournaments, more mid-sized tournaments around the U.S. Not necessarily in one place where everybody flies in and shit. And
I think what we need is WCS region lock to have Team Mouse. No, listen. We need to have Team Mouse in Cali in one place, and then we need like tournaments to be around that.
Sure.
Because
But that costs
crossing
the
the country-
most. That is the most expensive thing you can do.
But
I'm
yeah,
just
but
talking about
you need
things-
infrastructure. Like, how do you think Korea got so good? Like, they have 15 Team Mouses. That's a lot of rice. That's just
Wow.
sick.
Oh my god! Now we're going down that thread. Okay, so desRow thinks just more of a GSL like setup or what Riot's doing, right? And I say more tournaments. Steven, what do you say?
I don't know, dude. That's a complicated question. I don't feel like getting that shit.
Okay, that's why. Let's see. Do you set yourself any goals for 2014, or do you just keep on playing? If yes, what are the goals? I'm
But
not
you
sure who
didn't say
that's-
who. Is that Steven
Yeah.
or me?
If Optimus, I don't know who it's directed towards.
Well, we could answer both. I'm curious to know what Steven's gonna do. But
My plans for what? 2014?
Do you have any goals for 2014?
yeah,
My goal is to pay the shit I owe the IRS. That's my goal.
are you in trouble?
I mean, I owe taxes. Fucking,
A lot of taxes.
Yo, taxes. It's like
I owe a fuck ton of taxes.
it's like almost October, man. It's well past that August.
I'm 2
August
years
date.
behind. Every time I think about it, I lose hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god, you're gonna be paying fines 3 years from now. That's what you're gonna be doing once they
It's all good,
resolve.
man. They'll settle. I gotta just have to call like a tax attorney, right?
Yeah.
Settle it for pennies on the dollar.
Then you can pay the attorney like freaking thousands of dollars. So any goals, desRow? Any goals?
Well, there's a lot of end of the year tournament, WCG, and then IEM New York. So doing really well on those and trying to get more sponsors, which I'm doing decent at right now. But it's just the more the merrier. And then 2014 is just be dominant, be a force to be reckoned with. I want people to tattoo their name, my
Yeah.
name on their chest, and all that good stuff. You know.
Yep, good stuff. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna reiterate, guys. desRow does a lot of going out trying to get sponsors and being really resourceful. I have to give you props for that and getting these things with like the Asus thing and all that stuff recently. It's really cool, man. Let's see, next question. Question for desRow. A few nights ago, while you were streaming, you said you almost quit StarCraft 2 on 2 specific, I guess, incidences. But you never revealed what made you stay in StarCraft 2. Why did you stay? I'm glad you did because you're my hero. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I thought you were saying that, ChanManV.
No. Magico
I know.
says that. Magico says
yeah.
that.
So I almost quit 2011 September. I think it was like back when I was like really stupid on stream and like people didn't like me much. So I was like, that sucks.
Mhm.
Like to be honest, when I started streaming, I tried to be like Destiny and be negative and toxic a little bit, or like be ironic a lot. And I don't have the backbone. I don't have thin skin or whatever.
Thick skin.
Yeah, thank you. And so I almost quit, but then I didn't because I wanted to go to Korea. I wanted the time I spent to be like, I could like mention it. Like if you spend a lot of time doing something and like you didn't like make any splash, it's not something you bring in a conversation. But if you spend your time doing something and you did like really cool things, like going to Korea, going to Poland, then you can mention it, and it's kind of cool. I was like that's
to
why I kind of stick with it.
and stuff, or what do you?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
just
Well,
just
just
life
like-
experiences.
Yeah, life experience in general.
Okay.
And then this year when I came back from Poland, I tried to stream when I got back, and I got like really like low amount of views, and I was like, holy shit, like I have to pay for food and shit and rent. How am I gonna do this? And then I just stick with it, and I thought about things to do to help the community, make content and everything. And then I got motivated again, but it was like really scary. Because like I tried to stream for like 2 weeks and 91 was on every single fucking day, so I had like 200 viewers. It's like it's making like $5 a day. It's like
You picked the
insane.
4 times in the year he like streams.
Yeah, exactly. It was scary, man.
Okay. All
So
right.
yeah, that's basically it.
That was
Thank you,
one of the
Magical.
most feel-induced or feel infused stories I've ever heard
Really?
in my entire
Well,
life.
I mean,
You can't
you've
even
probably
talk,
thought about
so-
quitting sometime at some point, or maybe you have too much ego to mention it.
For what? Quitting what?
Like, you
Streaming?
just- Yeah, or like at the beginning, going back and being like, "Fuck this."
I don't know, dude.
No?
I learn so much every day, man. How can you get rid of all of your experiences?
Yeah, I know, but like there was one point, like like you're not enjoying yourself at LOL. You probably thought about like, "Fuck it, I'm done doing this or that." Even though it's not like going back to school and stop streaming, you've probably thought about quitting something. Like you quit StarCraft, I guess. So like
That's
times like that are like really depressive, and you have to make a change. Like probably happened more than once with StarCraft, did it?
I don't even know what to say right now. Desro. So many
You don't
feels.
want to talk about your feelings, Steven?
He's trying to make you cry, Steven. He's trying to make you cry. Oh my.
I'm so fucking inspired right now.
Okay. I think you
I
talk
heard
about
that
thick
when
skin.
desRow wanted to start streaming, and he didn't have the money for a computer, and fucking finally desRow had the idea to start streaming, and some guys told him they would let him stream, but they had to find somebody else to stream for him because they didn't think desRow could do it because they hated him, they thought he was ugly or whatever, and desRow was like, "Fuck you, I want to stream," and he had to sell his dog in order to buy the computer to fucking do the streaming, and he's been so successful with all of his shit now. The first thing he did when he made money streaming was he bought his dog back.
Oh my
It was
god.
the most beautiful. It was the most beautiful story I've ever heard in my life.
Somebody who didn't know Steven would actually believe that too. That's the sad part. All right, desRow, I've been following you. Here's some more feels. I've been following you for
I'm
2
sorry.
years.
Wait, for those that missed the reference, that was Sylvester Stallone's story with Rocky. He had to sell his dog to sell the script or whatever to be in the movie, and then he bought it back, and now he's famous and all that shit.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
desRow, your parents have always been supportive. For example, going to Korea and Ministry of Wind. With the new sponsors and entrance into WCS Challenger, do you feel as if your hard work has finally paid off? What was your family's reaction? desRow waiting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't made it yet, but like it's like the beginning. So like before, it was like I was a streamer 100%. Now I'm like 90% streamer, 10% pro gamer, and the goal is to literally be at 50-50. Like you know it too, Steven. Like you have like you're giving yourself 100%, but because of ad block, because of other unrelated things, like freaking other people like having like insane amount of viewers, and you're not getting a good chunk of the pie, you just don't get paid. That's so unreliable. So my goal is just to be at 50-50, but my parents have always supported me because they realize I'm happy and I love what I'm doing, and until I'm not happy, then I'll keep doing it. Even though it's not like other people, they give me shit. They're like, "Oh my god, he lives with his parents. They should get a real job." But like at the end of the day, money doesn't buy happiness. And yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't buy happiness, but no money can really lead to a lot of sadness. That's for
Yeah.
sure. But no, that's cool. That's cool that your parents are so supportive, though. It's you don't get to. There's only a limited amount of time you can do this type of thing. Just pro
agree.
gaming. So really
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
All right, let's see. Next one.
I agree with the 50-50 thing. I understand what you mean, how you try to do the 50-50 between like being a pro gamer.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What
Steven
do
is
you
like
mean?
stoned today, dude. I don't know.
Nah, dude.
Are
I
you
had
living
a
in
really
Colorado or
good
Washington?
No, let me
man?
deliver this. Let me start over because this is a funny joke, but I ruined it now because I ruined this. Okay, let me put my serious. Okay, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna say like that was really good that you have to do like the 50-50 thing because sometimes when you do like the streaming thing, it's so chaotic. Sometimes it feels like it's only like 10% luck and 20% skill. I
Oh,
can't
it's-
finish it.
He's
Yeah,
quoting
yeah,
some
okay.
shit. dude.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude.
I can't finish it. You
Oh,
know,
my
where I'm going with that, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my god.
Okay.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Next question.
Oh, dude, that would have been.
If you
Oh,
had
that's
it
so
all,
good.
do you have it in front of
Yeah,
you?
What? Yeah, I looked it up and everything,
Oh,
but I couldn't say it all.
you don't have the. You're not doing it with the right panache, dude.
I broke.
All right, 01343 question now. What unit would you like to see changed the most? Oh man. Would I?
What?
What unit would I like to see them change the most? For Sentries changed everything, but that's what I'd like to see change the most. What would you like to see change the most? desRow?
Who? Oh,
You.
That's a really good question. Like something to just make the game more exciting. So,
That's so general. Which
but
one?
well, I mean, like a better incentive to do maybe like OV drop for Zerg. That's always exciting.
Oh, okay. Nidus. Nidus is another thing. I wish.
Yeah, Nidus. Okay,
I wish we
Nidus.
changed.
Change a Nidus. Make it scary as hell. I want to be scared. I want to have nightmares. Get at me, David Kim.
I just want it to be cheaper so people would use it more, and then you could see some more craziness. Okay, next question. Why do you keep restarting your GAM?
Because sometimes it works at better bit rates. But
Okay.
I've been unsuccessful the last few times.
All right, question for everyone from Monifix. In light of the recent proposed balance changes that we talked about earlier, how hopeful are you for the future of StarCraft 2 and Legacy of the Void? Will a change in design philosophy, more buffs, be enough to make the game more interesting? I think... I mean, with all the complaints, they need to make some big changes. And David Kim said that he wasn't against making big changes, but the ones that we talked about earlier are not big changes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's stubborn, and people at Blizzard are like, they're like, I really wish like a young company, maybe like Riot, would buy Blizzard and like fire everyone, and just like
Tencent,
put like,
Tencent owns some
Yeah, I
stock
know.
in Activision
Yeah, I know.
Blizzard. Uh-oh.
Does he? I
But,
didn't know that.
Yeah. But they're just like too old fashioned, and they're not like taking enough risks. So like saying revamp the game, revamp the mineral line, that's out of the question. Like Blizzard's never gonna do that unless we live in an alternate universe. So basically, just make more harassing units, more exciting units, and make units that break Death Ball. Like a good example is like Fungal and Blind Cloud. Like I've played versus Gauser last week or this week, Gosu user, and like it's like broken. I'm like Fungal and I'm blind clouded. I have like 3 Colossus, 10 Stalkers sitting in a ball that can't even shoot. It's like hacking. So
Well-
if they can make units to break the Death Ball and Legacy of the Void and more harass, then yeah, it's gonna be good.
I mean, I had this discussion with actually Day 9 recently about just these fungals and storms and those type of spells that have crazy devastating effect. And
Mhm.
you know, one of the things that I think, or he was pointing out, was that the pathfinding is such a huge issue with StarCraft 2, and it's kind of funny because they made the pathfinding better. Like the developers made them, or the engineers made it better to hopefully improve the game or make it a little bit easier. But in the end, I think it's made it worse. Like
A little bit. When you talk about problems with StarCraft 2, it's kind of like talking about problems with healthcare in the United States. It's a very complicated issue. It's not just one thing. The pathfinding may be part of it, but I don't know if you could say that's like the whole reason why.
Did you read the big blog by one guy about the pathfinding and everything? That
Oh,
was
I
like,
sure
super
did,
recent?
dude. Yep.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but it's just like Brood War was broken, and it happened to be useful and mechanically challenging.
Yeah.
So like you can't go back and be like with StarCraft and do that. It's just not possible. Rip in pieces.
Well, I mean, changing the pathfinding is something you could do. I
That
mean,
wouldn't
but-
fix anything, though. It wouldn't fix it.
it wouldn't fix it, but it would fix a little bit.
It wouldn't fix anything.
Yeah.
It's so fundamentally like there's so many design problems. We're gonna talk
Yeah,
about
anyways,
this
yeah,
every
yeah,
single fucking
yeah.
time. Fuck your dick.
All right.
Fucking talk to me about taking out shit like force fields and roaches and bio balls and shit, and then we can talk about pathfinding.
All right. Let's see. Oh gosh, there's more. Let's see. desRow, why are you always BM in private and public or friendly in public?
I asked that guy for an example, and he choked.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't think. What is this?
Sorry.
Okay. So I don't think I'm BM in private. Like Steven lived with me. So I mean I'm critical, like really critical, and like I'm pretty blunt.
I think I can give an
And
example. I understand what the guy's talking about because I think they heard it on stream once. So remember that one time when we were playing games and we were practicing ladder 1v1 and you didn't know that I was streaming and you started talking about how Day9 and Husky were casting some event and you said that it would probably be better for the whole scene if Day9 and Husky were in a car accident on the way and they both died. Stuff like that.
What? I didn't say that. Did I really say that, Steven? I didn't say that. I'm kind of sad I'm
Oh
doubting
my
myself.
god.
But
Oh my god. Okay, so do you not think that you're?
You know what? You know this jerk called me like a month ago and then tried to like make me.
Oh wait. No.
masturbate on the webcam.
No. That's disgusting.
What?
No,
You
stop.
did
Actually,
that.
but I
You
just
don't-
thought of something. No, I just thought of something really funny. Okay, ChanManV, you gotta do this for the stream, right? Because we have to find out if this works or not. Okay, are you ready? Okay. So we were
You're
reading
linking
a whole
this?
bunch of. No, it's not a link. It's just like a fucking psychology bullshit or whatever. Somebody
Oh,
linked me.
shit.
We were having the pseudo intellectual hour on my stream, and somebody linked me some stupid shit. And so the idea is supposed to be that do you know what a Pavlovian response is?
A what?
Have you ever heard of Pavlov, the psychologist?
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, Pavlov locked a dog up. He rang a bell when it was time to eat. Dog would salivate, and eventually got to the point where a dog would salivate just by hearing the bell ring, right?
Yep.
Well, apparently your body is trained for like tasting shit a lot of the time based on just like your expectations for food. So the idea is you have to hold your tongue out of your mouth, and then you've got to pretend that you're pouring salt on it like a salt like a salt shaker. And you're supposed to be able to taste the salt tongue, like if you try it. Okay, can you tell me if it works? Try it. Tell me if it works.
desRow, you do it, man.
No. We already did with this one. It didn't work because he'd already read the fucking thing because it was linked in my screen. It was in my chat.
Oh my god, I'm not
Just
fucking doing that.
Just try it and let me know if it works. Just try it. Yeah. Tell us if it works.
No.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not a fucking idiot, dude. I know exactly what the fuck you.
What? I know.
I'm not an idiot. Jesus.
Dude, this is unfiltered. Please, just try it. We have to know if it works.
No.
It didn't work on desRow because he already read it. Come on, ChanManV.
No.
ChanManV.
Oh come on!
Your
Like
whole
I know
chat wants it.
exactly.
What
You're
is it?
such
What's
an
wrong?
idiot.
What's wrong?
I'm not gonna be looking like I'm
It
getting a
works.
freaking
I swear to
BJ
God, it
here,
should work.
dude.
If you haven't read it before, it's supposed to.
It doesn't, dude.
Just
I
try
am
it.
not getting
ChanManV,
trolled
how are you
by
gonna
you.
know how are you gonna know if you don't try it?
I know exactly what it is.
What is
dude.
it? What do you mean? Look, some people in the chat say
Next
it works. Just try it.
question. Next question.
ChanManV, what
Not
the
getting
fuck?
trolled by Steven today.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Good try though. Good try. You had me for like just a second. Just a second. Question for desRow. How mad are you at Miss Spite?
Why are you answering these questions? It's like bad question after bad question.
It's
I didn't even
unfiltered,
answer
man.
the previous
It's
question.
unfiltered.
Okay, but
Oh
Well,
man.
I-
Can
I
I
don't-
leave
I
for
don't
this segment? I don't want to be here when we start talking shit on everybody in the fucking community like desRow's about to. I'm not ready for
All
this.
right,
to
we'll
be
skip
unfiltered.
that one. We'll skip that one. You actually mad
No,
at her?
what do you mean?
Are
No,
you
we have to
actually?
hear it.
Are you actually
Wait,
mad at her?
Yeah, we gotta hear that. No, we can't skip that question.
Well-
it's one of the most
well,
Are you actually mad at her? Or are you just mad at the fact that she's always? She's.
well, no, I'm not mad at all. It's just very like.
Are you jealous? Are
inconsistent.
you jealous?
No, I mean, like, she worked for it. Good for her, you know? But I think it's very inconsistent how Twitch puts people on the front page without any, like, guidelines. It's just, like,
Yeah, but
it's
it has
like a
nothing to
cool
do
club.
with her. That's like.
I know. I have nothing against her. Like, she
Okay.
has pretty good streams. She's got good music. She's entertaining. But, it's just... People get put on the front page. Like, they even put Two Mints and Pie. Like, what has he done? Like, your one guy on Twitch was watching it. He's like, I'll put him on the front page. This is awesome. Like, why isn't there a guideline? And
Yeah, but
being
isn't
on the
that
front
in some ways
No, but
isn't that good? I mean, to like some random guy can get a
but being on the
chance.
front page, when you're streaming a game like StarCraft 2, there's so much limited amount of viewer base, like viewership. It's like I don't know. It's like getting a fucking star in Mario. like being on the front page is that to just fucking break everything. And yeah, I just wish Twitch would have like the system.
Okay, so here's the real question. Here's the real question. If you were on front page every time you stream, would you be feeling like this?
Can you ban Steven, please?
Seriously. Oh my god.
Explain yourself.
Steven?
Oh my god. Where'd you get that quote from? Oh my god, this is like troll hour on freaking Unfiltered today.
You just made something up.
You just typed that out. I could hear you typing the whole time, Steven. It's like
I was talking to my mom. What the fuck? Are you gonna judge me for that?
Oh my god.
We're
Talking to your mom, typing that
tell
shit
you
out.
to be a good boy and not troll that much.
Alright. A couple more questions. Jesus, man. This is like... this is getting to ridiculous levels. Let's see. God, some of these questions, man. Some of these questions I can't even ask. Oh god. You see any questions you want me to ask, desRow?
What about the Dust review?
It's coming,
Fucking
bro. Don't worry.
asshole.
Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, exactly, man. Where is the Dust review? Where was that? I was supposed to ask that. Shit. Come on, I promise this guy to ask you. So, Steven, there's a rumor going around that you have done a Dust review. And I'm getting quite pissed at all the trolls saying you did, since I've never seen
It's
a
coming,
hint
bro.
of it.
Don't worry. You just
I
have
know
to
you would have
channel
released something you worked on for a
channel
weekend.
your inner patience.
2 months ago by now. So I was
Believe in
wondering if you would
yourself.
talk about this and put these annoying rumors to rest once and for all.
I have to do my taxes once I finish filing my taxes.
Okay. Alright, let's see, two more. Oh god. I can't even find one. This is so bad.
Why don't you take a subscriber question? Put these people to good use.
Subscriber question? What subscriber?
Yeah, why are your subs, bro?
What, do you see any icons in this chat? Oh man. Let's see. They only come for Wednesday night rights, man. They never. There's a few. I saw Jimmy Chu earlier. Damn, I can't even find one. Okay, Steven, what do you think about the general attitude of fans in your subreddit towards you?
I love all of them, dude. They're the best people in the fucking world. And if there was ever a zombie apocalypse, I would know who I would turn to first to kill for supplies. Fuck all of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's right, dude.
Okay, last refresh. See what the latest one is. Maybe there's something. All these troll questions today. You're asking me if it was standard or not, desRow, earlier? The questions? It's definitely beyond standard now.
Oh, you think there's good questions?
No. There's a lot of not so great questions. Is Destiny having more fun with LoL now that he's starting to play other roles like mid? By Ultimate Carpet Cleaner?
Dude,
Are
I
you?
have so much fun every single day.
Are you playing more than ADC?
Playing different roles is it's a much different experience. It's like, people were right when they said that in my subreddit. I have to give them credit for that, because playing AD all day is like sticking needles in your fucking eyeball. But like when I play mid, it's like sticking needles in your dick. It's like a totally different thing. And it's just, the new experience is so much more fun and exciting.
Why do you have to be like negative and ironic all the time?
Because I
dude?
fucking can't stand the fucking, Jesus Christ, it's so
But-
fucking
but dude-
obnoxious.
No, but
Like for the past like 4 days I've played. So this is the game. I played one game this morning. Like every day, like the first 2 games I play are filled with these fucking dick-riding, cock-mongling motherfucking virgins. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so much cock gobbled by so many fucking virgins before in my entire life. There is, like, okay, so I start a game today, okay? I start a game. Dude, I have been like, if people watch my stream recently, I've been like retardedly fucking positive in games, okay? Like, people will be feeding and shit, and I'll be typing, I'll be like, dude, like, it's alright, man, I understand that you were born with 15 fingers or whatever, and you suck, like, that's cool, man, we're gonna win this game, just calm down, we'll carry, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've been trying to be so fucking nice to everybody, you know, like, treat them like a fucking 4-year-old. Like, I'm not even that nice to Nathan. Like, I have higher expectations of my fucking 3-year-old
Oh,
than I do of like the
shit.
people that play this fucking game. Okay,
Oh, shit.
if Nathan played League at the level that these fucking retards in Diamond played, I would be disappointed. I would take him into the doctor to see what kind of tests that they have for extra chromosomes or whatever, because I know he would have something
Oh
would be
my
wrong.
god.
So I played this
Okay.
game this morning, okay, and today's gonna be different than every other day because I try for the positive outlooks. I get into a game, and I'm doing fine on my shit. And lo and behold, we're doing fine. We're fucking kicking ass in our lane. I got some other support, and we're fine. And then fucking mid wanders down out of fucking nowhere after we kill our lane, and he kills me, and that's cool. Our mid sucks, you know, whatever, it's fine. Fucking somebody on bot says, my support says, "God damn it, mid, why didn't you call Mia?" or something, or like the guy gets mad at the mid for not calling Mia. And so I'm typing because I try to be nice and like, "Hey, dude, like, don't rage. It's fine. We're cool." And then out of fucking nowhere, the mid player's like, "Don't rage. Aren't you Destiny? That's ironic coming from you, you fucking shit-filled piece of shit fucking rage." It was like out of fucking nowhere. It's like, are you fucking real right now? Holy shit. And the entire game was this guy like keeping himself on the edge of orgasm on every fucking statement. Like he would stop jerking off just to talk more random shit to me. And like his mid would come down like, fuck, like I've never seen this person in my life. I have no fucking idea who this random no-name shitter is. And he's just like talking all sorts of shit to me because he's fucking heard of me before. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I finally broke down today and I made like a barcode account that I have no friends added or whatever. And I could just play this shit off stream and nobody will fucking know who I am. I don't have to enter games with retarded fucking autistic pieces of shit. That's what's up.
Like,
Sorry, what?
Is this on stream? Is this on stream?
Yeah, fucking the first game I played was the very first fucking game.
Check out the VODs, guys.
The very no, it's not even worth reading. Jesus
Twitch.tv/Destiny.
No, you should put this on YouTube and be like, look what I have to suffer every time dealing with you.
No, it's not, because then people get on the fucking post like, well, Destiny was toxic a long time ago when he played, so that's what he deserves, whatever.
No, but like, okay,
shit
so
the Silver 3 people that write in forums say.
You could create, exactly. Actually, see, Mark's got the right idea. You can just make highlights,
Dude,
highlight clips.
There's like, nobody has fun playing this game, man. Like, I'm streaming my games going through. Jesus Christ, I played a game earlier today, okay? I'm playing like my normals, like level 2 or whatever. And as long as I'm not like too distracted, they're pretty easy games. And like I play this game and I play a 1v2 lane up top and I rate both of them, okay? Because I'm pretty good, right? And like the enemy team just starts raging, like, report our top lane for feed, blah blah blah. It's like fucking level 2 or like level 4 normals. Like, Jesus Christ, like the kids don't even have like a leveled up account, they don't even fucking ruins yet, and this guy's like raging all fucking game. Jesus, like it's like this in every single game. There's like rages. And the game, did you see the game I played just before I came onto the show? The guys were like, "Well, time to report this mid." Like, for what? Like, I haven't said a thing all game. Like, and I'm just like raping shit in mid, pushing. I guess it's because I didn't roam and go bot, and like we can all finger each other down there and have a big old fucking river of semen as we jerk each other off. And our like group roaming shit. Like, what the fuck,
why are you
man?
playing this game again?
I'm going after those viewers. Listen, man.
Why are you playing this game again?
6 months, it'll make sense, okay?
If you're going after the viewers, why don't you play fucking fives? Like, just fucking.
Because I just
find
listen, man.
some-
This new account is unlocking the goal. Okay, I'll hit Diamond 1 on this account, and then I'll feel better myself, and we'll play more fives. Okay?
No,
Fives? What do you mean fives?
You're like
Rank
5v5, like
rank 5v5.
But like, you're killing yourself trying to do this, Steven.
I just have to do it like where nobody knows my name. Like I overestimated my ability to deal with fucking retards in a 5v5 game. I severely overestimated that of myself, and I'm disappointed that I still, for whatever reason, when I play game after game of random fucking dipshits talking shit that are on my fucking team, I thought that it wouldn't bother me, but after all this time it starts to bother me, and I figure, but I have a Smurf now, it's okay.
Oh my god, this is like a therapy session here today. What the
It's
fuck?
not even therapy, it's just the fucking gradual realization, like every fucking day, like I almost went to the store yesterday. I started buying some footballs and shit so that my son doesn't have to get into gaming and deal with the autistic retards that pollute these servers. Holy shit. Every day I wake up, I have this nightmare that I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna hear Nathan screaming in the room and I'm gonna go in and he's playing League of Legends. Like, Jesus, what happened, man? I hate the people that play this game. I'm sorry.
Why do you play this game?
Let's go on to the next question.
No. You sound like Hydro and like a Villo and like.
Oh no!
You know, like there's like one problem and you focus on it and you tunnel vision. It's like It's my teammates, man. It's my teammates. It's like, oh,
No,
I'm
it's-
not gonna play other roles. It's ADC or nothing.
No,
man. It's
now
like,
you're being an autistic retard. Stop.
Oh,
It's different.
my-
It's different than that. Because Idra was retarded about StarCraft and he had problems, and Avilo is fucking Avilo. Like that's just different. The problem with League is that like you can't just isolate yourself and like figure your shit out and just go down that path. You can't do it because you're forced to work with 4 other people, and it's not even that like I don't mind if the other people feed or if the other people fuck up or if the other people suck. It's when you have somebody on your team that knows who you are and is going to make the next 30-minute game a complete and total shitfest of them ragging on you or blah, blah, blah because you're famous and they know who you are. Like, that kind of shit is just obnoxious as fuck. In StarCraft 2, if they're annoying opponents, then I...
what do you think
Sorry.
was worse? Dealing with Deezer for 2 weeks?
Deezer was worse, but that's just because of the persistence that was Deezer. But otherwise, just like the annoying people on StarCraft were annoying, but at least it was like within my fucking power to deal with it. Like, if I run into annoying fucks on StarCraft 2, like, at least, like, it's fucking, like, I can put my shit on the line and I can do whatever I can and fucking, I'll try to beat, like, the random shitter snipers or whatever and, like, I'll do what I can to, but, like, in League, it's not like that at all. Like, it's a 5v5 game, and if there are annoying people on the enemy team, like, you're gonna have a bad game. It doesn't matter how hard you play, how well you play, you just have to hope that your team carries you. If the enemy jungler or the enemy mid knows who you are and they want to fuck your game up, then they're gonna do it. They're gonna camp the shit out of you, and there's nothing you can do because of the type of game it is. You're never gonna win a lane 2v3 or 2v4. You just have to hope that top and mid respond well and they carry because the enemy team is wasting so much time fucking with you. But those games are never gonna be fun. Even if you win the game, it's not a fun game. It's just a waste
How
of
thick
time.
do you think you are with the barcode? Like, what prevents them from just opening the stream?
At worst case scenario, at least I know I can play games off stream, and I don't have to worry about faggots like riding all over my dick. Like, I'm okay with that at least if I have
and
to.
why Diamond 1? Why Diamond 1?
Why? I don't know, because I can get into a rotation of people that I remember and the people that are decent and people that don't ride your dick all day. In Diamond 1, there are a lot of famous people and a lot of people that know each other, so it's not like Diamond 3 or 4 where you got these no-name fucking shitters who post on forums all day and like they get into your game and it's like, oh, I'm with Destiny, it's time to fucking blah, 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 because this might be the only opportunity I have to talk to an audience that is forced to listen to the drivel that I have to say. Like, it's so much different, because in Diamond 1, people, like, the best feeling that I have is going into a game and seeing people that don't give a fuck about who I am. Like, that's a good feeling. When I played in Diamond 1, like, that was the feeling. Like, they would see, like, fucking, like, Wings of Death or Dyrus or whatever people in the enemy team, and, like, people would circle jerk over that a little bit, but, like, nobody would be like, oh my god, it's Destiny, oh, I used to watch you all the time, like, shit like that. Like, I don't have to deal with that shit when there are other famous people, like, in games.
Were you bothered? And, like, beside Deezer, did it bother you in StarCraft 2, those type of people?
I mean, a little bit. They were annoying, but it's so much different when those people are on your fucking team. It's so much different when they're on your team.
On your team?
Yeah, when
Oh
they're
my
on your
God.
team, it's like infinitely fucking worse. Like, who wants to play a game with some guy that's constantly talking shit to you? It's so fucking obnoxious. Like, why would you even play a game if that's all you're gonna do?
Yeah,
for the
why would you
entire
be
game?
on their team?
Like, what's the point?
Ugh.
Like, Jesus.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for our therapy session for today. You owe us. I think you owe me and Mark like $100 for that 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can keep the money. I'll sue you anyway to get it back. You're slanderous post.
You're so
Sad.
nice.
Post.
$100. I'll just go a month without seeing your mom, ChanManV, and I'll have saved up enough to pay you off.
Oh God. You and your salt shaker. All right, guys. Let's wrap up this show. I think it's been pretty fun. Hopefully you guys have had a good time. Fun having Mark on here for the first time. But desRow, you got any shout outs and thank yous you want to do?
I want to shout out the viewers for bearing with my webcam. I hope you enjoyed the 30 frames you got. Yeah, basically I try to stream every day, but I have like WCG this weekend. So I haven't been streaming consistently, but I try to do from 8 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to check out StarCraft 2, the Dead Game, I know there's a lot of LOL people, so Dead Game. But if you want to learn StarCraft 2, youtube.com/desRowfighting. Starting October, I'm going to make a new guide every 3 days. So if you want to learn new builds, try new stuff, have fun, because I know, at lower leagues, it's always hard to play well. It's always, it can get boring if you only know one build order. So there's going to be really good guides, well edited and everything. So yeah, and then just Twitter, Facebook for daily updates or a picture of what I eat. I'm not Asian, but I wish. So Facebook and Twitter.com/desRow. So yeah, and thanks to you for having me on, and fuck you, Steven, for trolling me. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Steven. I can't wait for you to play fives and try top lane.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Steven, shout outs, thank yous.
Thanks to all my fans. I love all of you very much. And to all of my subscribers, you guys are the best because you give me the money that makes it possible for me to shit on you every day and chat when I get angry at games. Thanks to ChanManV for inviting me to this 4chan talk show. And thanks to Ultimate Carpet Cleaner for his great questions. And thanks to Phoenix. I think their keyboard is coming out soon, right after Half-Life 3. I think they're bundled in the same package.
Oh my god.
There you go.
All right, my shout outs, big shout outs to both you guys for doing the show with me. It was definitely a lot of fun. A lot of unexpected topics. But the VODs for this show will be up on youtube.com/ChanManV. Part 1 I thought would be done by now, but it's still processing, so you'll have to wait for it. It's probably a few more minutes. You can find it here. I'll link it to you right now. Whenever it's up, I'll have the second half uploaded right after we get off here. But follow this channel if you enjoyed this show or any of my other shows, Wednesday Night Sprites, Climbing the Ladder, and then my new show, Value Town, this Thursday. Check it out if you like Hearthstone. And follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/ChanManV. I think you already said twitter.com/desRow, twitter.com/Steven_Bonnell. And I think Nightbot was linking them in there as we were going during the show, so hopefully you guys saw that. But that's going to be...
we didn't talk about the Dexter finale, bro.
The Dexter finale?
That was really bad.
Oh, I don't watch Dexter anymore.
You didn't Did you watch it, desRow?
Yeah, it's horrible.
I couldn't bring myself to finish the show. I stopped like halfway through the last season.
Well, just watch the last episode and you'll realize why you did that.
No, dude, I read all the synopses, dude. I couldn't. There's no way I'm gonna watch any of that.
Yeah.
What? You watch the synopses? You don't even watch the shows?
Dude, no, like you don't understand. It's like a train wreck that you like can't. But you can't. It's like so bad you can't watch it.
It's like Jersey Shore.
No, you can watch it.
Why do you even keep up? Why do you even keep up with it then?
Because once you've invested like 7 seasons into Dexter, or whatever season they're on, it's hard to just walk away. But it got so bad that I had to walk away. Oh my god, so bad. But anyway, yeah. Okay.
Breaking Bad's end's coming up. You guys watch Breaking Bad?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Do you watch that, desRow?
Of course. It's sick.
How are they gonna end everything?
Man.
How are they gonna end everything in one episode?
Well, he's obviously gonna kill the creators of Gray Matter, man. That's the purpose here. Well, no, of course not. You crazy? He's got one thing left to do.
There is a 4chan things where Walt shows up to kill the creators of the thing, and instead of killing them, at the last minute they tell him that they actually wanted him to come back, and then they hire them to be the head of their new secret project, Black Mesa.
What? Fucking 4chan.
Okay, alright. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for Unfiltered. So
also, fuck Jesse. Alright, sorry.
For desRow, Destiny, and ChanManV, we will see you next time. Later.
Yep.